world. How are you doing? So I know I'm not on my podcast page, but I have somehow been led down this road of truth, and I feel that it is my responsibility to share it with people. So I'm not the first one to share this information. I just became aware of it, and I'm a revolutionary at heart. I'm here for newness. I'm not here for this old stuff. And so there's been different groups that have caught my attention. And of course, NOI has been one of them. However, my spirit just didn't feel right. I admire the goodness that any group does. However, I have an issue with, I wouldn't say I have an issue, but I just think misogyny should be thrown out. And I feel like misogyny was a big part of that group. And it was guised under different terminologies, like, we're just doing this to keep you safe, we're just doing this to protect you, yada yada yada. Quite interesting that the leader of the Nation of Islam, Farrakhan, his significant other has just joined with the ancestors recently, and a few days later I find out that his father, which I'm pretty sure she knew this, was a British man, a British lawyer. Now, those who are on my page who study Moorish science know the significance of lawyers. And so I strolled down more. I pressed it because I was like, what was he chairman of? Look, it just came up. He was lieutenant and chairman of the County of London sessions in 1930. And look how much it cost for the picture. $375 for the picture. $375 for the picture. What's the significance of this? You may be wondering and curious about. Knowing and having knowledge gives you the ability to make informative decisions with the choices that are presented before you. And when you know the root of something, then you have more information about what is the intention and what is the foundation of what is being presented to you. And I think that's key, and I think that's important, so that as mature adults, when we make our choices and we make our decisions, we are aware of the foundation of whatever's being presented to us. Anyway, we're approaching 250 years, and it's a very precarious time now. And again, I don't pass any judgment to this man, but these are facts, and these are important facts, especially given the current climate that we're in, which is a pretty decent climate. I want to say I'm very pleased to see indigenous people and melanated people utilizing their essence to promote joy and to promote love and to promote peace and to promote community. Those things bring my very soul joy. However, knowing that there are so many different multiple strategies in place simultaneously, it's good just to be aware. I'm going to leave it at that. I'm up jamming. I'm going to get back to my jamming and honoring my ancestors during this time. That's what I'm doing. Just sitting in gratitude, grateful for these devices that we have that gives us accessibility to knowledge and to research and to study and to learn and to connect and to empower and to, just utilize for goodness. So with that being said, it's early, but happy 250. To those who are going to be outside, be safe, stay safe, trust your gut, and just be aware that there's a lot of different things at play simultaneously. Don't get too caught up in the shenanigans we see with the person that's sitting in position right now. His seat is temporary. He won't be sitting there for much longer. And I still wish that he heals and that he becomes his best him. I don't know what's going to happen to him after he's out of that seat because he's got a lot of stuff, you know. I mean, if I was him, I would, I wouldn't even want to be sitting in that seat. I would be on some remote tropical island living my best life, healing and becoming whole again. But that's neither here or there, you know. That's just my perception and my thoughts on what would be best for the current administration, the head of this current administration. But I still want those who know and who are involved in politics. Of course, those who are involved in politics know the importance of politics. But for those who are not actually involved, to know that even though there's some buffoonery going on currently, that doesn't discredit the actual design and the actual purpose. And the design and the purpose of this independent nation, which I think maybe 250 is when it actually becomes independent, which is kind of tricky because, again, we have some buffoonery in there. But I think that's where we're aiming at actual independence, because although independence was declared, yeah, as you can see, the European powers did not relinquish hold, and they got very strategic, you know. But good old GW was just as strategic. GW being George Washington, he was just as strategic in how he maneuvered. So stay tuned. Again, this may interest some people, this may not interest others. This is just something I found interesting and I wanted to share on my page because I know there is a large audience of diverse intellects and individuals on my page. So, yeah, stay safe, stay creating your best you, stay healing, stay growing, stay evolving, and stay knowing that regardless of the different strategies that are in place, that there's something way, 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 way bigger, and that is divinity, that is God, that is something that man cannot put into a box. However, something that's within every man. When you tap into the God within yourself, you're able to have clarity in your choices and in your life and stay in the field of gratitude and stay vibrating on a frequency of love and of gratitude and of joy, because just those very things that may seem minute make a huge difference. Thank you for listening, and do follow my other page. Thank you. Bye.